Sometimes sessions can turn just like that. Hey everybody, Paz here. It's finally happened. I have some time to head out on the YAK. It's certainly been a while, and it comes hot on the heels of my first flat session this season. Not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. So much so that I couldn't sleep, even though I had to get up at 4 AM. I'm heading down to the Swan to chase some tailor. I didn't realise it at the time, but it will be just the session I needed. My next snapshot, troll and cast for tailor in the Swan, and see if I've still got it. Let's go. The sun was just peeking over the horizon as I made my way to my launch point. I had about 3 or 4 hours to fish before the wind was due to pick up and make kayaking tough. My plan for this session was to do a couple of passes under Canning Bridge, then head out to the wider expanses and troll around. I've got 2 rods with me, one with my signature red double clutch for trolling and the other with a cheap Temu metal, a silver number with an attached spinner. Not sure how it'll go, but hey, might as well give it a shot. My first pass under the bridge was rough going on my legs. The current was ripping through the pylons. Tough going, but hey, I'll be flying back the other way. Didn't stop the fish though, and my rod buckled. Bugger. Must be out of practice. What's more, it was the only hit I got at the bridge in a few passes. As the clock ticked over 6 AM, it was time to head towards the city. I'll spare you the long journey and go straight to the next event that happened half an hour later, when my double clutch was hit out in the open waters. The chopper tailor was just undersized and went back in the drink. I was just happy to get on the board. It's been months since my last tailor. My excitement gradually gave way to boredom as I trolled for the next 45 minutes or so with no results. I trolled my way across the river almost to Mounts Bay Road before turning and heading for Applecross. It was then that my second strike happened as I paused in my trolling to give the lure a couple of rips. Now this was better, a 35cm number, perfect to keep. Unfortunately, the fish had other ideas. I'm blaming the fish, but that was amateur. All I could do was laugh. After the swearing, of course. After kicking myself, I resumed the troll. Seeing as the tailor was sporadic at best, I was going to head for Applecross and drift over the flats to see if I could grab some flatheads. But that plan went out the window when I saw some bird action in the distance. I sped up, hoping to get to them before the action was over. One of the drawbacks to kayak fishing is your lack of speed. I've chased many a bust-up, only for it to stop before I even arrive. I am happy to report that this was not one of those times. If anything, the bust-up became bigger as I approached, and what followed was an intense half hour of casting, retrieving, and catching. While the majority of the massive school was undersized, I didn't care. They were hitting hard and fast, slamming the Temu metal and my double clutch. It was almost a fish a cast. I lost count of how many I caught. I even had to turn my cameras off to conserve the batteries. When casting the metal, I try to vary my retrieve. A few quick whines and twitches, with a few pauses thrown in and a couple of rips. They didn't even care if the lure was right next to the kayak. They smashed it. As 8 AM rolled around, the school was still going strong. However, they were moving north across the channel. I decided not to follow, as my time was running short and I didn't want to be caught in open water when the wind picked up. Instead, I made my way back to Canning Bridge for a final pass and headed back to the launch point. I was buzzing. I needed a session like that. I didn't end up bringing a fish home, but that's fine. I ended up with something better, recharged batteries and a good, fun session. Apparently, I've still got it. Snapshot complete. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment any recent Ripper sessions that you've had. I'd love to hear about it. As always, this video is dedicated to my 2 sons. This is Paz, wishing you fair winds and tight lines. Until next time.